My name is Shannon Umberger, and I went to high school at Colorado's finest alternative high school because I was in a car accident when I was 15, so I never finished high school. So I went back as an adult, and so I finished high school within a few years, and they took us on a field trip over to the Center for Urban Education, and I knew the moment that I got in there and Irv kind of explained the process of how it worked, that's where I wanted to learn to be a teacher, because I learn from hands-on, and I need to see what I'm creating and see what I'm doing to be able to, have a classroom. So it was really helpful having that vision from being in the classroom for so long before I started teaching. So when I did get my own classroom, I already kind of had a picture of what it meant to be a teacher all the time. As soon as I finished student teaching, I rolled right back into being a para because it's hard to find a teaching job in the middle of December. So I went back to working with that team as kind of, I was treated as a fourth teacher for that group. I would pull kids for interventions, and so I was really teaching under the paraprofessional role. And then we knew that come February I would be taking over for the math teacher, and so I did a lot of work with the kids around math so that I would have I'd be really comfortable knowing where they were, because I would have to finish out the year and give them their grades and everything. So I was taking that teacher role right away. And so I just went right into working with them. The kids already knew me because I'd been working with them all year. And then after I finished that year, I applied because a position in second grade and fourth grade had opened up, and I was like, well, I'm willing to do either. I was excited for both of them because I just wanted to be a teacher. And so they offered me a second grade position, and that's how I came here. So. No, in fact, I have other teacher friends who, one just finished college and is getting ready to start student teaching, and she's like, I'm so nervous, like, how am I going to go in with all these kids? And I was like, I never felt that way. Like, going into student teaching, it felt like I had already been in the classroom for so long, and I knew that, this was just kind of like the last little piece of finally just taking over and doing what I wanted to do in a classroom that I imagined. And I got placed with a really great student teacher. I actually got to pick her, and it was the teacher that I'd been working with in my apprenticeship stuff. So that was really nice, being able to work with someone who I knew. And everybody that I've talked to that went through the Urban Ed program with me all had similar experiences with student teaching. It was fun versus stressful. A lot of my friends that have gone where they don't get to be in classrooms every day, it's kind of at the end they just kind of go into a classroom, and it's like, take everything that you've learned and go and practice student teaching and doing your methods classes. And they were like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. And I was like, I felt like it was literally from day one. You start the program, you show up at a school and you start doing your apprenticeship, and so you're there from the very beginning, and it makes it much more comfortable, I guess, when you get to teaching, because you've been doing it for so long.